Welcome to Season 2, Episode 23 of the Wayward Podcast. I'm here with my pod wife, Miss Josh Fordham.
Hello. You alright?
How are you, sweetheart?
Not too bad. How are you?
Good. You're looking very flush.
Yeah, I'm
rosy,
aren't I? Just red shirt, red hair, red cheeks.
But you look vibrant and alive.
I have been out since 12 p.m. drinking.
Have you?
Just FYI.
Drinking
beer?
Yep.
Thanks.
That's good.
Good.
So you should be on fire tonight.
No, I'll probably slur my words often, but that's all right, isn't it? Who cares?
Oh.
Yeah, it's all right. We're celebrating We're celebrating the Queen's
Queen.
life.
Yes. That's going to be a Queen special. Probably not.
I'm over it.
And can I also say Manuka Nikamik to our guest, Mr. Anthony Maait.
Oh, thank
Anthony.
you, Anthony.
Sorry.
Anthony. Thank you. And let me just say, it is about time, because
how many times have you fucking lung this off?
Well, it's not even that, right? I think you were 2 weeks away from the woke being woke and recognising just how white this cast is.
You are the token guest. I'll be honest.
I am the diversity card. So
we like our diversity.
At least you know it.
Yeah.
It's not secret, is it?
And
not really. You're here for your comedy humour. Yeah. Comedy humour?
Yeah.
Comedy humour.
Fucking hell.
And you're also homosexual too. So.
In the closet.
Closet.
I'm married. I just have sex with men.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
right.
Is it?
It's just what we do, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what you do, isn't it?
Oh, you know what? I've got to give you a quick update. Do you remember several episodes ago, I should say, we had a chick, Sammy J. I think it was Sammy J or Sammy.
The eyebrow chick.
She was the eyebrow chick. She had some impressive set of eyebrows.
Massive set of brows.
And she was getting taunted by trolls who said she'd never find love.
For some reason.
I just want to give you a quick update. And maybe better.
She's dead.
She is. No, she's not. She's very well alive.
Look at those eyebrows.
But they're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah. Bangers, couple of bangers right there.
And she wants to give a quick update on how well things are going for her. So do you want to have a quick listen?
Please.
Yeah. Yes,
I've started a beauty movement called Brows, and Brows stands for Beauty Redefined or We Suffer. I talk a lot about mental health. I talk a lot about the beauty industry and what it does to mental health in young girls and young boys and their self-esteem. No. I don't agree with the beauty industry. I don't believe what it teaches to people. I'm here explaining to people and helping them grow their confidence to be themselves. Not take judgment off anyone else, embrace their natural beauty, embrace the way they want to express themselves. I'm here for no judgment, and I help people daily on this app with my beauty movement that I started. And the brows are all part of that.
There you go. That's a little update. She's doing well.
She's doing well. So she's starting a beauty movement.
Yeah,
but she's fully against the beauty movement.
She's fully against the beauty movement that she's for. Yeah. And because she's obviously mental health.
Mental health
is an issue.
Does she film this at Christmas time?
Yeah, I think she does. Yeah, mental health in the North Pole.
They're all fucking mental.
It's huge, isn't it?
I still can't get over the eyebrows.
Yeah, and that's coming from you.
Can we discuss this? So she's got normal eyebrows, and all she's done is painted massive fucking squares on top of them.
That's what it looks like, right?
That's what she's done.
That is exactly what she's done. Yeah. It's not like she's kind of extended hair.
No, she's just painted them on.
Okay.
Well, has she? Yeah, she
has. Has she? You tell me. I'm just glad we got an update, because I've been thinking about her day and night.
I know you've been worried.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite. I try to just bring some kind of upbeat kind of positivity into the world.
It was a bit sad.
It was a bit sad, obviously, losing our youthful queen.
She was.
I thought it was Big Brother that we were upset about.
It was Big Brother. That was the main thing, to be honest. But and we know that the UK is just going to the dogs at the moment. Everything is just. I mean, it's. I'm a pom. You're a pom, Josh.
Yeah, I am.
Anthony, you're not. You're a wog.
Can we just explain what that means out here? Because that is not an acceptable term in England.
Oh, it's not.
It's not. It's not.
No.
Wog in Australia. What does you tell us, Anthony? What would it mean here?
Look, I think it just refers to anyone with some sort of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern appearance, but it's not as offensive as I've heard.
No, because if you say that in London, where I'm
did
from,
say as
you will
offensive.
get killed.
Oh, you would absolutely.
You'd get arrested if you said that.
It's essentially the N-word, right? So.
Well,
yes.
Well, when I say it's not as offensive, I mean, look, I can call someone a wog. You can call me a wog. It's just it depends then how you say it, right?
Yeah.
So
I probably wouldn't call a stranger that I've never met a wog.
No.
I can't believe the amount of times we're saying this word.
Yeah.
Any UK listeners are going to be like, what the fuck are they saying?
Going on? Yeah.
UK listeners, it's fine.
It's fine.
I am one.
I mean, the UK they're quite sensitive over that at the moment, obviously losing their queenie, so obviously we will be careful about the words that we use. Not only is it depressing as fuck over there at the moment, and I'm saying that as a POM.
Oh my God.
They're struggling to even pay their energy bills.
Yeah, it's fucked over there.
So
bad.
that's quite sad.
It is sad.
To the point of you might not be aware of this, Anthony. As an Aussie, we have a probably, let's say it's a TV show that's been around for a long time, and I think it's part of the British staple every morning. They have
daytime TV. The show to go to.
It's Philip Schofield and Holly
Willy Booby.
Yep. Who's absolutely gorgeous, by the way. I've got a thing for Holly.
I think it might be her boobs.
It might be a boob. But they present a show called This Morning, and it's got so dire in the UK at the moment.
Oh my God.
With people not being able to afford to pay their energy bills. They're even running basically like a Hunger Games style TV segments. Just watch this.
Okay, here we go. So we'll pay your energy bills. Got £1,000.
This is a wheel. Spin a wheel.
Energy bills, I think, for 4 months if it stops on that.
Nice.
So how are your energy bills? Are you a bit worried about it all?
Oh my God.
Major.
Yeah.
Are you?
I've got one of these prepayment meters, and it's absolutely murder.
Oh, God.
Right, well, let's hope it lands on one of those then.
Whatever, you're going to win some money, so don't worry. Here we go.
One way or t'other. Here we go. Round and round it goes.
Real.
It stops.
Yeah.
Nobody
prices
knows.
like a wheel of fortune.
£1,000 energy bill. £1,000 or energy bill.
Here we go.
It is going to be...
Oh.
It's your energy bill!
He's so excited.
Thank you.
We're paying your energy bill for 4 months.
4 months.
Oh, fantastic.
No worries.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you very much.
Oh, listen, well done, you. That's
Well done.
I mean, that's quite sad, isn't it?
It's so sad.
It's this dystopian future.
Like, I only had an erection because of Holly.
Yeah.
That wasn't about the bill thing. It wasn't about the poverty. That started it off.
Yeah.
But then in the end, it was all because of Holly.
All because of Holly. She's amazing, isn't she?
Yeah,
dearie me, I have to say.
Well, the big thing for my energy bills is aircon. You guys don't need it over there, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
That is true.
Microwave. Mate, over there, it's all microwave meals. Beans on toast, beans on potatoes, beans on sausages, beans on bread. It's all beans.
It's all about the beans.
Everything's about the beans over there.
Sounds like my 9-year-old's cooking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so there you go. So that's where you can't afford to pay energy bills. Just get on a Hunger Games style show.
Yeah. So what you're doing is you're spending at least £100 trying to get onto a game show, but on your phone bill.
Yeah, with your phone bill.
Yeah.
Just call.
Just call.
0898. But yeah, so obviously it's been a sad week in the UK, and the other thing I found out about yesterday, which is quite interesting. I don't know if it's true or not. I think it's true. So in the previous, who was it? King George? Who was the person before Queen?
The Queen's mother. The other Queen.
No. Who's the Queen before?
King George.
King George.
Yeah, her dad.
King George V? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So apparently when he got sick, right, he was sick. They ended up having to poison him.
Yeah.
Before like 11 p.m.
I've heard this.
So that they could then get the press to
release
run
out.
run the newspaper in the morning with his death, because it would be much more tackier and disrespectful if he was in the afternoon edition or the evening edition of the paper, not the morning edition paper. So they did actually kind of help him along a little bit with some lithium or whatever.
So they basically knew he was going to die. He was very ill, but just for convenience, just kill him in the evening.
Push him forward.
So you guys are offended by WOG, but you
I'm not.
Kill kings before 11 just so that we can announce it.
Make the headlines.
I love it.
It's just convenient, isn't it? You don't want to have to wait for the evening press.
And no one's ever denied this either. They've gone like, that's...
It's a thing. I think they did it with the Queen this time.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, she's ill. Oh, she's dead." It was very quick. That's all
I don't know. The 24-hour news cycle probably saved her life, to be honest.
Yeah, for many a year. Yeah, while we're on that, actually, I don't know if you recall last week I had the poem that I did.
Yes, that's amazing.
I've had some good feedback, actually.
Yeah?
It's all positive, and I've actually had the King, as in King Charles.
The Spaniel.
His staff have reached out and said they're actually going to be in contact to advise that I should be expecting a call from King Charles himself.
Oh, yeah?
About arrangements for the funeral, because apparently, I've only heard rumours so far, but apparently they're keen.
So they emailed you?
Yeah. Oh. I've had an email. No, it was a letter.
A letter, of course.
A letter. It must have been sent quite way in advance, because Australia Post is not the best.
No.
It said, Dear Josh, it wasn't a Dear Josh, though I did establish that.
Yeah.
You should probably expect a call at some point from King Charles, just to discuss your poem being done at the funeral. Not done. Being read out of the funeral.
Wow.
So I've been waiting by my phone. Well, I've not had a call yet.
Oh, shit. So, shall we check the mailbag?
I doubt they wouldn't have left it there.
Oh, let's check the mailbag.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, what is in the fucking mailbag? Whoa, what's in the fucking mailbag?
Mailbag.
Nice. Anything there?
No, there's not.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Unless, I don't think it is. I think this one's proof from some.
Surely they wouldn't have got the wrong. He wouldn't have got the wrong number.
No, he wouldn't have got the wrong number.
Because I left my number, so they wouldn't have called you, would they?
I don't know. Should we try?
Well, fucking might as well check.
Hello? Camilla, I think it's one of them bloody voicemail things. Good day. How do you do? It's me, Prince Charles. Oh, no, I suppose it's King Charles now. Like the Spaniel. I'm trying to get in contact with Mr. Josh Fordham. Yes. We wanted to let you know that, surprise, your poem has been chosen to be performed at Lamar's funeral, which is jolly good news.
That's good news.
Unfortunately, though, it won't be you performing it, as you're an absolute nobody.
Yeah.
But we're getting Elton John to sing it. Yes.
Fucking Elton.
Cheerio, and keep up the good work in the morning. It's an absolute banger.
It is. He's right there.
Bye.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's. I mean, look, you're both gay, so that.
I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm happy that he's called, but I'm also a bit annoyed that he's chosen Elton.
The problem with Elton John is that I just find him largely inaudible.
In what?
Largely inaudible.
Inaudible, yeah.
Inaudible.
No, he's got a kind of mumbly voice.
Yeah,
he
has.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm a bit annoyed, actually, because I put all my life and soul into that poem.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Did you like it?
Did you?
Did it move you?
Beautiful.
Isn't it refreshing, Chris, to have a guest on that actually listens to the podcast?
Yeah.
Unlike Andrew.
Yeah. Hopefully, also when it comes to weird news, he'll be telling us more than headlines. So.
I doubt it. Sure not. So that's good news. I'm annoyed that I'm not having, because I've told my whole family that I'm going to go to England. We're all going to England, to go to the funeral, and I'll be performing it, but clearly not. Elton's got the job.
But I presumably he'll probably mention you that this is from
Do you reckon he will?
I hope so.
Fucking better.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll see next week.
Maybe he'll murder it. Maybe he'll murder the song. Just like he murdered Diana.
I don't think that was Elton.
Is it on it?
No.
Oh, I think it was.
You got it wrong. It was the Queen.
He just wanted to re-release Candle in the Wind.
That was a banger.
It was a banger.
You know what would really piss me off?
Yeah.
If he somehow turns my poem into a version of Candle in the Wind.
Do that, I can
Surely not.
you.
That would be the third rendition, wouldn't it? Because I think initially it was for Marilyn Monroe, wasn't it?
It was for Marilyn Monroe. Norma Jean.
Norma Jean, that's her.
Yeah.
She went on to get
a successful chain of coffee establishments, which is great.
Isn't it a fitness shop?
Oh yeah, it's too. Yeah,
Lorna Jones. Yeah. Good.
That's one for the Castle Hill Mums.
So I'd be pretty pissed off if he does that, but we'll see. Probably won't.
He probably won't.
When's the funeral? Next week?
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Well, unfortunately, I won't be around next week as I am
terminal.
I am. Yeah, it's not looking good. But maybe, hopefully, we can still find out whether or not he does do anything at the funeral.
I'm sure we will somehow.
Yeah, there's been a bit of coverage of it. So.
Yeah,
There would be.
I've been lying in state most of the week. To be fair.
Yeah. What kind of state?
Fucking awful. Awful state. Have you been watching it? Like, what? Honestly, I don't get it. Why are people queuing up to look at her in a box?
I was amazed at that. I was amazed that actually someone tweeted the other day about the best thing that the Brits have ever done is queue. And they can take queuing to the next level.
30 hours queuing.
Yeah.
I've heard.
I mean, fuck me.
30 hours.
30 hours.
To see a box.
A box.
Actually, relatively the same time as
box,
going on the corkscrew at Alton Towers.
Pretty much the same. And probably quite less thrilling.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Unless you're the Queen.
Do you get to, how close do you get to her?
You can climb it.
You can climb
It's got a slide on the back of it. So I've heard.
That's amazing.
For the kids.
It's worth the queue.
Can you?
And there's a Macca's next door as well, so
Can you play with
kids
that?
can climb it. Not like that, Chris. I mean, you can if the guards aren't watching, I imagine.
Well, the guards keep falling over from what I keep seeing. Have you seen that?
I've not seen that.
No.
Oh.
Flat on his face.
They're supposed to stand there. It's like, was it the cellophane?
Syphilis.
You know, you mount the guard, like on Anzac Day, where they mount the guard.
Yeah.
And the young
down.
kids keep falling over when they're doing it. It's the same thing as that. Basically, they've got to stand there still for... I think it's like 6 hours or something stupid.
I think they do shifts, as in 20-minute shifts. So it's not that long.
Yeah. Oh, she's like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah. But he was old.
Was he?
Well, he was. He died.
He had massive hair.
like an Afro March.
Yeah. Like, where'd you get your hair cut, mate? That's ridiculous.
Dear. So he fainted and fell on his face.
Yeah. Well, two did.
That was the most entertaining part of the whole 20 hours I
How
watched.
good would it have been if they'd fallen backwards, knock the coffin off?
Oh, my God.
Queen comes rolling down.
Hello. And she's alive.
Yeah.
We are evil, but I'm
Where am I?
picturing it now.
Yeah.
And it was not my most challenging wank. Wow. I didn't think it was going to be all royal this week, but clearly it is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I apologise to
No, I mean, King Charles left a voicemail.
who love the royals.
We are royalists too.
Well, I'll tell you what, all this royal talk is making me damn thirsty. Tonight, I am proudly wearing one of their T-shirts. Actually,
You are.
Wayward Brewing.
I was wearing that T-shirt yesterday when we were going to record, but then you said, "Oh, actually, I forgot I'm out tonight." Yeah,
I'm not very good, am I?
Nah, not very good. You need a PA.
I do. Wayward's founder Peter Phillip.
Not Pete.
That sounds like a royal name, doesn't it?
Peter Phillip.
Wayward Brewing. He's travelled the globe apparently in search of little-known beer styles and old-world brewing techniques, and he loves the idea of beers that can only be found in one place. Beer worth travelling for, and that's the mindset that really is what Wayward is all about. Hence the name Wayward.
Oh, I get it now.
You see,
I get it.
Wayward, and look at that lovely little green can I've got here with a
Lovely
little
cans.
motorbike.
They are nice cans.
Lovely.
Oh, they little
Not
lovely.
overly
little
done with ridiculous artwork.
No, it's like actually you'd hang that on your wall, wouldn't you?
I'd hang that on the wall.
Yeah, not the can, as in if that wasn't.
Well, I have hung lots of cans
actually
on my
you
wall.
have.
So
Yeah.
something to be aware of.
Something.
Now, we've got 3 cans that we're trying tonight. Now, do you remember we tried Wayward Brewing? We had the Powerade.
Yeah, the sour ales.
That we give. Even Andrew liked it.
Yeah, he
That
actually liked
actually
it.
sounds
Like it was like
nice.
like a Ribena type thing,
It
wasn't
was.
it? It was
It was
just
lovely.
a soft drink.
Yeah. In fact, I went to the Dan Murphy's tonight, and the guy goes, "Oh, I love your T-shirt," because I was wearing the Wayward T-shirt. He goes, "I love your T-shirt." I was like, "Thanks, man." He goes, "Have you tried the Powerade ones?" I went, "Yeah, they're great." Tried them on our podcast a few episodes ago. So
Did you
check
slip
that
in a
out.
business card?
Yeah.
I hope you did.
Everyone in Dan Murphy's now knows that we do a podcast.
Yeah.
Because they all ask, "How's your podcast going?"
Good, yeah,
Oh,
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
As
Do they
should.
listen?
Nah,
I mean,
I wouldn't have thought so. No one listens.
We're just shouting into a well, really.
Yeah,
aren't
we are. Hello. But we've got three beers tonight
Yeah.
we're trying. We have the Everyday Ale, we've got the Hazy IPA, and the Pilsner. Now, Anthony,
yes.
what are you drinking tonight?
I have got the Hazy IPA,
Yeah.
which is a tropical and juicy IPA.
Ooh.
And this super juicy IPA boasts a smooth, pillowy mouth feel.
Ooh.
Mouth feel.
I love a mouthfeel.
They do their mouth feels, don't they, these beers?
Yeah.
Courtesy of rolled oats, so essentially porridge, perfectly balanced with a big hop flavours of Citra, Simcoe, and Sabro.
My favourite.
Low in bitterness, bursting with huge tropical flavours that will keep you sipping all day.
All day long, like literally all
Now,
day.
do we want to be sipping all day long? Probably not at 5.8%. Or maybe we do.
You'd be absolutely munted.
I will.
Anthony's twitching. He's down to open his can.
He's keen for the open, isn't he?
Just hold back.
I'll pour through mine, shall I?
I'm holding.
I've got a Pilsner, I think. Just checking. Yep, I do have the Pilsner.
Yeah, Pilsner.
Which actually is it's a super sessionable Aussie lager. And it's crisp, clean, and ultra refreshing. It's brewed with a light malt base, perfectly balanced by subtle passion fruit and citrus notes. Don't think too hard. Just enjoy.
See, that's what it should be. You shouldn't have to think too hard. You should just
enjoy it. Don't even read it. Just drink it.
I've got your good old everyday Aussie pale ale.
Every day.
It's a crisp light malt profile. It's complemented by aromatic tropical fruit and citrus notes, courtesy of Australian Galaxy and American Cascade hops. Now, I remember the Galaxy hops from before.
Yeah, not quite the same as Cadbury's hops.
No. But this is a 4.2 Australian beach volleyball.
Yep. Shall we crack?
Yes, do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, right. Frost all in my pants.
I've gone right on my face.
Always.
I just bukakied myself.
What's bukkake?
What? Google it.
Already have.
Oh, that is lovely. Straight away, that's super drinkable. What do you think, Ant?
It just gave me pillowy mouth feels.
I'd like to see how hazy that is if you pour it into your glass, if you're happy to.
Yeah.
I can do that for you.
Now, that is Josh's butt plug glass.
Oh, yeah. Also, I do like a hazy, so I'd like to see how hazy it is.
It's hazy.
It's pretty hazy, isn't it? Almost cloudy.
Yeah.
It is really nice, actually.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna give that.
It has a bit of a wheat beer colour looking.
I like that. I like the look of that.
4 out of 5 bottle caps.
A 4 out of 5. That's what we have. That's what we haven't got. We haven't got a rating system.
Oh.
I've just started one.
We're going with bottle caps?
Yeah, I'm going 9 Flanders. Sorry, Ant.
7.5 Lincoln poops for me. Out of 15, obviously.
Wow.
That's good.
That was really nice.
That's hazy enough to hold in front of your genitals and no one will see it. As in your genitals, not the
And that's your measure, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one sees
that is my hazy.
Anyway. Coconut. Coconut. We don't know.
5 coconuts.
5 coconuts.
Fucking hell.
That's it.
It looks nice, though.
Coconut scales.
Very nice.
Yeah, good. I'm just going to keep drinking.
Are you? You should do that. Shall we get into some kind of, I don't know what you call it really, but you know when something's just not quite right, it's just a bit, weird.
Weird news.
Coconut.
5.4 coconuts.
Ooh, what's going on in Weird News World today?
Well, I mean, shall I start?
Can you?
Or should we go guess first? Mine's very quick.
No, you can start, you Joshi.
So I was going to go with the whole... Actually, what I was going to go with... I probably shouldn't say it just in case one of you have got it. If any of you got the guy that's pretending to be Charles's son.
No.
No, good.
But I nearly did.
Well, I was going to go with that, but I was over the whole fucking royal thing. So there's a guy he thinks he's Charles's son.
Yeah.
So I thought, fuck that.
Now, he looks pretty old, doesn't he, himself?
He looks old. He looks old, almost as old as Charles, and nothing like Charles.
And he's actually the son of Charles and Camilla, isn't he?
He thinks he's the son of Charles and Camilla, and they met in the 50s. He thinks they met in the 50s, which I thought was teenager years for Charles. And then they had a child who now lives in Queensland.
He got adopted, didn't he, from Portsmouth or something?
But I think his parents genuinely were staff of the Queen or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a load of bollocks. He just wants some money out of it. And he keeps uploading pictures of himself next to pictures of the Queen and the royal family, like trying to look like them.
Yeah.
And all he's doing is just, looking in a certain direction, the same as the photo. Looks nothing like them. Nothing like them. Anyway, that's not my weird news. I was going to do that and I already have now.
Can I tell you a connection that I have with royals?
Go on.
Genuinely.
You fucking make them.
Yeah. It's really bad because it's really not a connection, but it's sort of a connection.
Tell us anyway.
My dad's brother's wife, so my auntie.
Right, yeah.
Her mother was the love child of the Duke of Marlborough.
Duke of Marlborough? Is that the one that smoked?
That's the one. So the mother was in servitude at the time for the Duke of Marlborough, and then he had an affair with her, and she was born. Now, the Duke of Marlborough, of course, is part of the Spencer family, who is obviously Diana Spencer.
Wow.
So, yeah. So that's my connection to...
So you're basically
I'm
the
basically
people's
about
princess.
fifth in line, I think.
Wow.
You are. I knew there was a reason.
I think it's me then Andrew.
Not sure.
It's everybody then Andrew.
Everyone then.
I've got some connection to
Yeah.
royalty as well. I mean, the royal family essentially allowed Israel to bomb my people's country.
Oh,
so
nice.
That's nice, isn't it?
Decent connection.
We've all got connection. It's lovely.
And that's why we're big fans. That's why we all love them.
Yeah,
so,
we
isn't
do.
it?
That's good. That's a good people.
They're one of us.
They are one of us. They should do a poem about that or a song.
We should. Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what I've done basically this week, I've just gone with. I've been so lazy, so I'm just going to read the headline, and then it's just a video, and that is it. It's not. It's not actually even news at all. I just saw it, and I thought that'll do. So headline is Irish nan confused between centipedes and paedophiles.
I don't need to know anymore.
That's it. That's all you need to know.
I don't need to know anymore.
Rack it up. Hit play.
Here we go.
Can we just establish when you get up in the morning what's in your sitting room?
No, not all the time now. No. I often go up, right, come into the sitting room, and you know all the little paedophiles that are on the legs.
Sometimes they're crispy.
Sometimes they're fucking dead.
Where?
Sitting room, and I say to him, oh, look at that, there's another one of them paedophiles. And he said, well, they must... But they are bleeding paedophiles. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of paedophiles. No, but I'm not, Sharon. I'm afraid of spiders. Sharon, I'm not afraid. I am afraid of spiders, but I'm not afraid of paedophiles. Where have you got paedophiles?
I'll put them away myself.
No, but that's the truth of God's heart.
And where have you got the paedophiles?
I did often come into the sitting room and I'd say to him, oh, look at that. And he'd be fucking dead. And what are they called? Paedophiles. And have you got men?
Oh, amazing.
So I mean, how good is that? I think you kind of need to see the video because the accents are quite strong.
Yeah, they are. So, did you understand them, man?
I understood them. I did have
subtitles.
Always helps. But I'll share the link. But
So
that is my weird news.
She's essentially confused between centipedes and paedophiles.
Yeah. They are very similar, to be fair.
They are.
Gold.
Very touchy.
Yeah.
Touchy-feely.
Yeah.
Yep. They can run away quickly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit story, though.
Yep.
But I really enjoyed the video.
No, that's all good. I know we had 3 people today, so I was like, that'll do.
Yeah. What bother
That's done.
Let's get Anthony to do the heavy lifting tonight.
All right. Then.
As usual.
Okay.
Your turn.
So, you know how you guys said, without Schroeder here, at least we'll get more than headlines.
See, I remember that time you told us about a 25-minute story. It was fantastic.
I did tell you a 25-minute.
I just was kind of what we were banking on tonight, to be honest.
But what I have done is I've actually kept the articles.
Oh.
And I'm going to allow you to choose of the headlines which one is your favourite, and we can go through that one.
That's proper work.
It needs a jingle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Choose a headline!
From Antony.
Gold. First, white whale sabotaging Norwegian fishing boats suspected to be Russian operative.
Ooh, decent.
Mm-hmm. London YouTuber claims to have been abducted by aliens and fallen in love with one of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. That's getting better.
Yeah.
Keen.
Kansas man requested Game of Thrones style trial by combat against his ex-wife to settle their custody dispute.
Oh, that's gay. Yeah.
Man has 3-inch tweezers removed from urethra after 4 years of ignoring it.
I'm in. I'm fully in now. That's me.
Illegal pig semen syndicate caught smuggling hot sperm into Australia via shampoo bottles.
Hot sperm? Fuck
we
me.
need to do a ding-ding between each one of them.
Yeah, ding-ding. I want to know about that one.
And my favourite. Alabama fugitive allegedly gave his pet squirrel, called D's Nuts, meth to make him an attack squirrel.
I mean, there's at least 3 there that I'm keen to hear more about.
I want to hear about Game of Thrones. I do quite fancy the Alabama man.
See, I'm not a Game of Thrones person. I'll go with that, but I'm drawn.
Alabama?
I'm drawn to the hot jizz.
Hot jizz?
The hot jizz.
Hot jizz.
But whatever, you go with what you want to go.
Oh,
with.
okay, let's go hot jizz.
We'll go
hot jizz.
Hot
sure?
jizz. Hot jizz.
Give us some hot jizz, Anne.
Please.
Go with the hot jizz.
Hot jizz.
2 Australian pig farmers have been jailed for their involvement in an illegal racket that has spanned years and endangered the public with viral diseases like pig plague, African swine fever, and foot and mouth disease. Their crime? Smuggling Danish pig semen hidden in shampoo bottles. According to ABC News Australia, GD Pork Managing Director Torben Sorensen.
Is he called JD? Oh, no, he's not called JD Pork. He's called
GD Pork Managing Director, so I'm assuming that's the name of the company.
Oh, okay.
Please let his name be.
His name is Torben Sorensen. He's the production manager, and Henning Lau pled guilty to... They don't even sound Australian.
No.
Guilty shit up. It's foreigners. Pled guilty to several charges of facilitating the illegal importation of Danish pig semen. At least 199 GD pork sows were inseminated with the illegal biohazard between 2009 and 2017, spawning over 2,000 piglets.
That's how COVID starts. I'm not going to lie, I kind of regret choosing that one. But I did enjoy the semen, as I usually do.
Yeah. Well, let me quickly talk to you about the
we want more.
D's nuts. Because
Alabama man.
D's nuts. That guy.
Man. So when Alabama police served a search warrant to 35-year-old Mickey Polk for gun and drug charges in his former residence, they found an aggressive squirrel in his place. According to the Herald Whig, police said they were warned in advance of the meth-fueled mammal Polk had kept as an attack squirrel, and claimed that Polk has been purposely feeding the squirrel methamphetamine to keep it aggressive.
Fucking hell.
Polk was insulted by these allegations of animal abuse and posted a Facebook video to deny them. Polk asserted that his squirrel, affectionately named D's Nuts, was never fed a substance like meth. These were lies from an angry police department disappointed that their suspect wasn't home. They said it was a trained attack squirrel in a residence that was on meth, said Polk in his video. You can't give squirrels meth. It would kill them, I'm pretty sure, but I've never tried it.
No, yes.
Good save.
We've had a few people giving their pets or animals drugs, haven't we?
We have.
Show, That needs to be a segment in itself, I think.
Drugged up pets.
And did you say he was called Pork as well?
Polk. P-A-U-L-K.
Oh, he was Pork. And then the first person was the managing director of Pork.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Piggy Pork, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. I just found something that made me laugh today about Liz Truss, who's the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of England, Scotland and Ireland and Wales.
Actually is, in real life.
She's like a young Margaret Thatcher. But she was giving a speech about pork market. And I don't know if this is going to work on the podcast because it might be a visual thing, but I'll give it a try and I'll cut it out if it makes no sense. But she did this kind of like drop mic moment, and it was expecting this kind of like, here we go.
Oh, God, it's going to be cringe, isn't it? I don't want to see it.
And it was nothing.
In December, I'll be in Beijing, opening up new pork markets.
God. Oh, God. Stop it. That's not real.
Nobody cares. Do you want that one again?
They've paused that, surely.
Let's have a little bit of that one again.
I don't want to see it.
Okay, go on. Here we go.
So cringy.
She's so excited.
In December, I'll be in Beijing, opening up new pork markets.
Nothing. We don't care.
It is definitely a video people need to see.
Yeah, but that's amazing.
Wow.
I reckon in the audience there was like 500 pigs going, fuck yeah.
How is she the actual Prime Minister?
Because...
We won't get into politics, but fuck me dead.
You know, it's a classic Steve Badbury situation though, isn't it? Of, like, you saw Boris Johnson?
Yeah. Yeah.
This apparently is one better than Boris Johnson.
I can't ever get that smile out of my face waiting for the fucking clap. Oh, God.
Sorry, that's just reminded me with your pork there. Your pork talk.
Pork talk.
Pork talk with
Another
Anthony.
segment, quite the theme. Pork talk. Choose the headline.
Pork talk.
That was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed your little weird news segments.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice, Anthony.
What have you got?
Switch it up.
What have you got?
Look, mine's a bit more serious and a bit sad, really.
Oh, not about the Queen, is it?
No.
Fucking hell.
It's a US man's been jailed after replacing his child's medication with laxatives.
Wish I wasn't.
But it's not just that. This is the bizarre thing. This is a Florida man Now we know what Florida men are like.
Florida man.
Yeah, he's gone to prison for 14 months. So that's just a bit of preamble there, just so that you don't
14
feel.
months?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Well, so his name is Craig Rippey.
Rippey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, because he's been convicted, he's got a middle name as well. Because like all good
need
convicted
one.
people, you need a middle name. So Craig Allen Rippey.
Oh, not Zippy.
No, Zippy Rippey. Oh no. He's 54. A little rainbow joke there.
Yeah, good.
I
enjoyed it.
He was 54. He was convicted of felony child abuse surrounding the removal of his child's medication, as well as extremely odd behaviours to mess with his family. Basically, he was just messing with his family, right? Just for absolute shits and giggles.
We all do, though, don't we?
Yeah.
Shit's quite literally.
Yeah, quite literally. I mean, this is quite sad as well. The sentencing comes 3 years after his former partner and his child's mother had reported the 54-year-old had been tampering with a 14-year-old son's prescribed drugs.
Fucking hell.
The child was on lithium to treat his mood and behavioural disorders. However, almost a year between 2018 and 2019 complained of persistent diarrhea and abdominal pain. This is because he's literally removed, I don't know if he removed or he's supplemented the lithium with
shit tablets.
Shit tablets, laxatives, yeah. But not only did that, he set webcams around the house, and he used to basically hide the mother's clothes, the kids' clothes, their stuff, and just hide it, and then record it.
It sounds funny, but he's obviously fucking mental, isn't he?
He's mental, isn't he? But I mean... So, yeah, he'd done all that. He'd messed with his entire family, recorded it, and he had a whole collection of videos that he'd watch of his wife going, "Where's my jeans? Where's my trousers? Anyone see my wallet?"
Chris, I'm not going to lie, I do want to see those videos.
I kind of do as well.
Yeah, I do.
I know, I'm doing when I get home.
That part is fun.
Yeah.
The kid part?
Yeah.
Not as fun.
That's
still fun.
One of many things to do. But I can imagine he's got a little room somewhere, a little back room that he's locked away, like a secret room.
The wank room.
Yeah. And it's just got like wall-to-wall VHSs.
Yeah.
Of like hiding Sarah's jeans.
It's like the comedy version of Saw. This guy just...
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Just a whole screen of videos.
Saw was a comedy anyway, wasn't it?
Was that funny?
I don't know, I've never seen it.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said Saw was a comedy, wasn't it?
It was a comedy. Disney.
Cut that out.
Disney film. Please cut it out.
Please cut it out.
Yeah, so he'd used to pour liquids onto the kids' beds to make it seem like the pet family urinated in their sheets.
That's fucked.
Yeah. So his reason for doing this, though, was apparently, according to the documents, a man blamed spite for his wife for feeling disrespected for being accused of the weird behaviours, despite actually committing the odd behaviours he was being accused of. So basically he goes, I was doing it because she was saying that I was doing it,
so
which I was, but she shouldn't say that I was doing it, so I did it. So you can follow that.
Barely.
So, yeah.
Florida men.
Yeah, they were the same one. They did Florida men.
Florida men.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's quite good, actually. You can actually put Florida man and any date at all in Google.
Yeah.
And you will...
Google Home isn't set up yet. To get started,
that scared the shit out of me.
Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
There you go. So Google's come alive in the house.
They're listening to us.
Yeah, they are.
They always are.
Yeah, you can put
Florida man. You say Florida man and
I think Florida man appears.
Yeah. About 3 times.
All right, do you want to play a game, boys?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yes.
Okay, now the because everyone seems to get the rules wrong of this particular game. I've cleverly attached the rules as part of the jingle.
So the rules are in the jingle.
The rules are actually in the jingle to make it clear.
So there's no confusion. There never will be.
I hope not.
We're gonna hear 3 stories. The 2 of them are horse shit.
So 3 stories.
Yeah.
2 of them are horse shit.
2 are horse shit.
2 are horse shit.
So not 2 are true. 1's horse shit, or they're all true.
There's 3 that's stories that we tell.
Yeah.
And then 1 is true.
Oh,
and
another
2
message.
is horse shit.
Right. I think I get it. I think I understand it. Oh, fucking hell. What's going on?
This is terrible, isn't it? Very unprofessional.
Oh, dear.
But I tell you what, Anthony, I'm going to give you a pass tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be our chief judge.
Oh, chief judge.
I will judge.
Just because I didn't give you any full warning to do this.
Nah, you're not very good at it. You should have. What you should have done is send a message.
I should have sent a message, but no, I didn't do that. No. I should have sent a message at 12.
We are in a technology era.
We are.
I am literally a message away.
Yeah. I should have sent one at 12:04 yesterday.
In fact, Chris, it's pretty irresponsible that you didn't even tell him. I'll be honest.
All right, mate.
Do you want me to go?
You go.
Fucking hell, I've got to read mine out, and
There we
they're
go.
quite long. All right, so number one, story one of three. During a night out with some friends, a few blokes approached us, and they seemed like dickheads. So I pretended I was deaf. Anyway, so they ended up spending the whole evening with us, so I pretended I was deaf for the entire night, and my mate told them that he could lip read. I kept in character by misunderstanding the odd word or phrase, but ended up getting really drunk. I ended the night by dancing completely out of sync to a random song, having been informed by my mate that it was a song by my fictitious character's favourite band, Def Leppard. It was exhausting.
Oh.
That's number one, so I pretended I was deaf. Number two. During a night out with some friends, a few blokes approached us and they seemed like dickheads, so I pretended to faint. One of them got me into the recovery position, and before I could say the joke was over and wake up, they called the ambulance. Worried about being fined or wasting ambulance time, I pretended to feel very sick and spent the night in hospital. That's number two. Number three.
Yeah.
During a night out with some friends...
I can see a theme here.
A few blokes approached us and they seemed like dickheads. So I told security that they'd been doing drugs in the toilet. When one of them went to the toilet, I gave the security the nod and they stormed in and got him. All three of them were removed from the bar, having done nothing wrong, and I still feel guilty about it.
Oh, so basically we're talking deaf, drugs, or faint.
Yeah, pretending to be deaf, pretending to faint, pretending those guys had done drugs and getting them kicked out.
So how old were you during these night outs?
Right, it would have been probably 2011, so I would have been 9 years old. 9 years old. So what's that, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
So I'd have been 24, 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, good
Our
times.
prime
And this
years.
is out in London, was it?
In London, in Chingford, where I'm from.
Chingford.
In a bar called Winter's Bar.
Sounds a bit racist.
I know the owner. His name's Mark Winters.
Mark Winters.
Sorry, so all of these happened in Winter's Bar.
Every single
this
one.
sounds
of these
like
were
a
in it.
Winter's Tale.
Oh, so you done there? So you done?
Winter is coming. I don't even need to ask questions. I know.
You know, you reckon?
No. I want to ask some questions.
Go on.
I need to ask some
Drag
questions.
it out a bit.
So with when you were deaf, so did you sign language? Or
No,
anything that?
I shouldn't say this, but I kind of spoke in a bit of a voice.
Yeah.
And my friend, who was obviously playing along with it, and he said, "Oh, you can lip read very well."
Yeah.
For a deaf person, is actually very good at lip reading.
So did you tell them that actively you're going to pretend to be deaf? Because I don't like these guys, or
I just they were like, you know, when you just can't, you're not feeling sociable, and you're like, I cannot be fucked talking to these guys. And I'm going to pretend I'm deaf. And it started as a joke, thinking they're just going to leave.
Yeah.
And I won't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But it went the whole night, and I'm like, oh, my name's Josh, and I was doing that, and it's so bad. But that's what I was doing.
That's fantastic. And then the fainting. Who fainted? You fainted.
I fainted. That same thing. They came over. I was like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
So I just pretended to pass out. And then before I knew it, they're phoning the ambulance. And I'm like, oh my God, the ambulance is here.
And you got to see it through.
And I didn't want to be fined. I was like, yeah, I feel a bit sick still. I woke up, obviously. I was like, I feel a bit sick still. So they took me to hospital and I spent a whole night there. Not good, is it?
And then the second one, I should say, was the drugs one.
Yeah. No, that's the third one.
Third one, sorry.
Yeah, so same thing. They came over. I was like, oh, these dickheads are annoying. And they looked a bit dodgy anyway. So I was like, I knew the bouncer. Mark was the owner of the bar, and Lee was a bouncer. We know. So I was like, I think they're doing drugs. Lee.
That's
big
a
guy.
bouncer name, isn't it?
Yeah, see?
Lee.
I was like, I think they're up to something. And he got them kicked out.
Oh.
Pretty tricky, isn't it?
What are you thinking, Ant?
Look,
what's your instinct,
I think
mate?
I know what you're going to go for.
My instinct immediately was you're a fucking snitch.
Yeah, I knew you'd think that.
You saw some wogs.
Oh, wow.
and you ratted them out for doing drugs.
Interesting.
Drugs. He's going
you
drugs.
Reckon drugs number 3.
I'm going drugs.
I feel you can be quite committed to the cause, so I don't think being deaf or fainting is beyond your capabilities.
I appreciate that, thank you.
You're welcome. However, you're also a dirty snitch. So.
Oh wow! Look at this, horrendous.
I feel I'm gonna say drugs as well.
Oh, all right, it's fine. That's fine.
What was it?
Both wrong.
Yeah.
Number 1, I pretend I was deaf for the whole night.
No,
genuinely,
mate, that's amazing.
That is really good.
I don't know what the song was, but at the end I was drunk anyway. But I'm leaping around going Def Leppard. Like that. The whole night.
That's
and my mate Chris Kane, I don't know if he listens, but he was with me and he can back me up on that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Fucking awful.
That is gold.
But bad. Pretty
It actually
bad.
reminds me of a night
Thanks for thinking I'm a snitch, though.
Well, very, very similar to your apparently true story was the fact that we were out again with mates out on a night, and it was at the time when Ali G was still kind of a niche.
Yeah.
Sort of not very well known. And he had this really small segment called Borat.
Yeah, of course.
And I literally the entire night pretended to be a Russian tourist.
Oh, wow.
Using the Borat voice. And
Very nice.
I like you.
I like you.
You are very fun. Would you like to touch?
See, if you come up to me in the street and start speaking like that, I'd believe it.
I'd believe it.
Fully.
Yeah. And they did, and they were just amazed by we love your voice. It's like, thank you. I like it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Brilliant. Oh, mate, you can
I bet they look back and go, it's that guy. It's that guy we met that night.
And then you speak to them.
Yeah,
Oh, my
he's
God, he's really
amazing.
learnt quickly.
Yeah.
G'day, guys. G'day, cunts. Oh, my God.
Be at work in office.
Yeah.
That's great. I like that, mate.
Brilliant.
That was good.
Thanks.
That was good. My three stories are I helped Jimmy Barnes out of the bathroom when he was really drunk. My second story is that I won a photo competition and then for a national photo competition unexpectedly. And I once had to pretend to be my sister's boyfriend.
You once had to what, sorry?
Pretend to be my sister's boyfriend.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So, do you want a bit more information on each of those things first?
Please.
So, the Jimmy Barnes situation. Are you aware of Jimmy Barnes? You know,
He's an Australian singer, isn't he?
Australian.
Any songs?
It's Australian royalty.
Songs?
I'm a working class man.
Yeah, pretty good.
Wow. Morning.
So, I was... I actually got invited to a after party for Crowded House. Neil Finn and Nick
Jimmy Barnes, by the way.
No.
But there's an after party down at the basement in Sydney. Don't know if you know the old basement, and it was an after party. It was very good. Yeah, underground.
Downstairs.
Yeah, very good, very cool. And it had lots of special guests there, and Jimmy Barnes was there, obviously. Reg Mombassa. Do you know Reg Mombassa?
Sounds African.
From the
Reggie Mombassa.
First come up to my place. And,
yes.
He also did all the artwork for Mamba. All
Yes.
the paintings from Mamba, so he's pretty famous. But Jimmy Barnes and his daughter, EJ Barnes, was there, and a guy called Glenn Richards from Augie March, and Davey Lane from UMI. Whole bunch of celebrities there. Great night, fantastic night. Yeah, and I went to and Amy was pregnant at the time with Gracie, so we weren't drinking. We weren't the only sober ones in there, and I went to the bathroom, and Jimmy Barnes had collapsed in a toilet cubicle,
Puddle of piss.
and I helped him out of the bathroom.
Oh,
so that's my first story.
Okay.
My second story is that when I was about 10, maybe 11, I won a national photography competition unexpectedly. In as much that what had happened, my mum had found a photograph that I had supposedly taken and sent it into the newspaper, and it got first prize in a national photography competition. Now, this photograph that I took a picture of, which is basically, I was those outward bounds things at school, you know, where you go off and into like and you do like climbing and walking and jumping into water
puddles.
and stuff. There's a picture there of this hummingbird kind of swooping down and eating some sort of insect.
Yeah.
Amazing shot. I love the photograph on the wall, so I took a picture of it with my own disposable camera.
Wow.
Took a photograph of it, completely forgot about it. Got home, probably forgot completely about it, and Mum went through, got my photographs developed, and went, oh, look at that one, that's brilliant. He's taking a picture of a hummingbird diving for an insect. Looked really good, even though it's just a picture of a picture. And without telling me, she sent it into the newspaper, and I won first prize for the under 15s category of and I won £100.
I want that to be the winner.
Bollocks.
I'm
picking these to death. Go on, I'm writing notes.
Yeah, you are too. The third one was in Leeds, just not too long before I migrated to Australia. I was out with some friends, and I saw my sister she was also out with her friends in the Town and Country Club in Leeds. And she was getting hassled and harassed by this boy. And so she goes, "Oh, Chris, this guy's really annoying me." I said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll pretend I'm your boyfriend or something." "Oh, okay, yeah." So anyway, she sort of sat with us and she pretended to be my girlfriend, for just like, well, this guy was kind of harassing her. And then then the mates came over, and he eventually sort of buggered off, but we'd already kind of planted the seed that, that I was the boyfriend. But there's, as all these guys are hanging around, they actually, Kath, my sister, quite fancied one of them, kind of wanted to get off with this guy, but he's like, "Oh, he's not really my boyfriend, he's my brother," and he wouldn't believe her. So for the entire night, everyone assumed it was actually my girlfriend, and it's to the point where it was also a cock block for me because I had a few opportunities too.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I thought you would have fully committed to the.
See, that's where I'm gonna.
Yeah, I pulled back a little bit on information on that one.
Pulled out.
So my 3 stories are Jimmy Barnes photo
competition, sister's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got notes. Barnes. So can I read out my notes?
Yeah, please.
So under Barnes, I've written too many facts, too proud, too many name drops. You seem, which leads me to think that's true because you were really fucking proud of that. You were like, you listed every celebrity under the sun. There. Like, he was there, she was there.
Yeah.
Under photo competition, I've written mum photo, and then I've written hummingbird / kingfisher because you said it was a photo of a hummingbird diving into the water.
It was a kingfisher. You're right.
Yeah, because hummingbirds don't dive into water.
No, that's right.
That's
You're
false,
right.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
David Attenborough.
Let's get to pull the pieces by you.
The hummingbird is diving into the water.
No, you're right. He was a kingfisher. I am sorry.
Yeah,
I
sorry because it's
misspoke.
bollocks, isn't it?
No, it was a kingfisher. It was.
So that's true, is it?
It was a kingfisher.
All right, cool. Kingfisher. And then under sister's boyfriend, I've written friend ? Doubtful. And then I've written hookup. And then I've written finger bang. And I've also written planted seed because you said planted seed. You didn't impregnate her, did you?
Not that night. No.
Not that night. All right. So I think number 1, Barnes is true.
Okay.
Because I know you love Crowded House.
I do love Crowded House.
So because we love each other and everything about you. I know you do.
I thought I'd committed to an answer, and now I'm hearing Josh's notes. Which, I mean, the planted seed is amazing.
And this is why you take notes out.
It is. Look, I've learnt a lot today. Read messages and take notes. So,
Bring your A game.
I'm going to go against Josh purely to be
averages.
Different.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm going to go with number 2.
Okay.
Especially because you corrected after the fact. So I'm going to go with 2.
Interesting.
You ready?
That'll be fucking number 3, isn't it?
It is number 2.
But
number 1 is based on a truth. It's just that it wasn't Jimmy Barnes that helped out the toilet. It was Glenn Richards from Augie March. But Jimmy Barnes was there.
That's
why. You were very proud of it. You were out with Amy. She probably weren't drinking yet. It's like, he fucking loves this.
But I did actually win a photography competition of a photograph of a kingfisher.
Good, thank you.
That I took a picture of.
Not a hummingbird.
Not a picture. But I took a picture.
That's actually what got me onto 2. The fact that you said no, you're right. It was a it was a kingfisher.
Yeah.
It's like,
so that could have been a double bluff there. So.
The kingfisher, bright blue and orange, doesn't hover.
Doesn't hover.
No, that's great though.
There you go.
Anthony.
Right. So
no, go on.
No, you know what? It is Anthony's time to chime. You know why?
Oh yeah.
Dear
Anthony.
Please help me. Dear
Anthony.
I'm lost.
Anthony. Are you ready for this, sir?
Hey, you've got big boots to fill.
Big boot.
What?
Yours?
Yeah.
Good
one.
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you feeling focused?
I'm focused. I'm ready.
Okay. Please be respectful now. This is more respectful than you'll ever be.
I love this because I can just sit back and relax.
You can
my favourite time of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you don't offer the greatest advice anyway. So
bit fucking rude, isn't it?
Reverence, please. Reverence.
Yeah.
We're in the presence of dear
Greatness.
Josh / Anthony. Dear Anthony, I'm a 56-year-old woman from Western Australia. From the suburb of Joondalup.
Oh.
It's really lovely here, aside for all the drama. I'd recommend it to anyone.
Oh.
Anyway, I digress. I'm writing to you specifically because I've heard marvellous things about your people skills, and I really think you'd be able to help. I don't want a one-word answer or a cop-out like that Mark or Andrew appears to do when they're guests, because that's shit. I want your true feelings and advice. Anyway, back to my letter. I've been married now for 25 years. A relationship with my husband is stale at best. He hasn't given me a good rogering from a very long time. He's nice, but I need more. I need to feel wanted. I need to feel smashed sometimes, you know? I recently met a man at work. He's widowed, he's single, and he's ready to mingle. He's of similar age. He's successful, he's handsome, he's big, he's strong, he's hung like a sperm whale. He really is.
I'm not from Joondalup.
The full package. We've been quietly planning our future, and I've committed to leaving my husband for him. And my husband and I don't have any kids, so there's no real collateral damage. I've never felt so sure about anything in my life until the other day.
Oh, I feel like there's going to be something dropped here.
Literally, the day before I was planning to tell my husband the news, my new fancy man dropped a bombshell.
I fucking knew it. I knew that was coming.
He's got AIDS. That's right. He's riddled with AIDS. Not even the male thing. It's full-blown AIDS.
God.
And I love him and I want him, but I don't want the AIDS.
Yeah, understandable.
I think it might be best if I just stick with the old faithful. But I need your help deciding. Please help, Anthony. Please. Please.
Please.
Please.
Help.
AIDS. Anthony, tricky one.
I'm not laughing, Matt.
Wow.
Full blown, by the way.
Full blown.
Full blown.
FBA.
And, I mean, look, where do you start with something like that? I mean, it started strong.
At the beginning. At the beginning.
She found a man that was willing to give her a good rogering.
Yeah.
And she's happy.
Seems to be.
Willing to move on. And then AIDS.
Yeah, it's just always the way, isn't it?
Full-blown AIDS. Look, I think this is a decision that I can see why it's difficult, but I am going to help.
Good.
I'm not necessarily going to tell you what to choose. What I am going to do is going to give you some options.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
So if you're listening, I'm sure you are.
I'm sure you will be, yeah.
Yep.
Tuned in live.
From Joondalup.
You've got two options. So first of all, he can't give you AIDS.
Oh.
So that's a positive because AIDS is in the final stages of the HIV virus.
Right.
Okay.
So you'll just be HIV positive, and they can really treat that stuff now.
Okay, so it's fine if you get HIV.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay,
That's fine. So your first option is
that's the
go with the man,
Mm-hmm.
deal with the fact that you might get HIV,
Mm-hmm.
and then learn to live with it. People learning to live with HIV.
The only positive thing about me is my HIV.
Excellent.
It's not fun.
The second is, look, your current husband is, as you said, not giving you a rogering. Get AIDS from your current partner or HIV. Pass it on to the new one. Let him know what's happening.
Yeah.
And I bet you, now that he knows he's dying, he'll give it the old smash.
Smash and grab. I think so.
So basically, pass the AIDS on is what you
Pass the AIDS on.
Pass the AIDS to the left-hand side.
And then keep both.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep both. So I think they're your options. I think, to be fair, you've certainly come to the wrong person when it comes to sort of advice.
No, to be fair, that shit's all over my advice.
It really does. It's better than the Falconator, let's face.
Mate, that's a classic. Don't fucking talk about the Falconator like that.
That was actually my third option.
You can't get it on the fingers.
Yeah.
So what was her name? Debbie? Was it Debbie? I feel like I heard Debbie.
Yeah, why not?
Can me? Yeah, sure, Debbie.
Joondalup. Debbie from Joondalup.
Debbie does Joondalup.
Yep.
Oh, she wants to keep anonymous. Sorry.
Oh,
anonymous.
shit.
Not Debbie Winters
shit.
from 37 Revenue Avenue.
Sorry, anonymous.
Debbie.
Anonymous Debs.
Pass on the love.
Yeah.
I can't imagine there are too many Debbys and Jandler people.
No, there's not.
Just
but,
pretend there are.
If you've got any advice out there, listeners, you feel free to tweet her at Debbie at Jandelup.
Or drop in.
Yeah,
drop in at
drop
53 Jandelup Way, Jandelup.
So she'll appreciate that. So thank you guys.
That was
a fantastic evening of still that advice
and bounce.
We've learnt about how the king potentially was murdered. We've learnt about big eyebrows doing positive stuff for mental health.
Excellent beers from Wayward Brewing.
Excellent.
Thanks, guys.
Wayward. Yeah,
fantastic.
Good on you.
Attack squirrels.
Yeah,
attack squirrels from Alabama.
My shit weird news. I can't remember what it was. Oh, the Irish lady.
Yeah, the Irish lady. How
pedophiles and centipedes.
How the world's gone weird in the UK and people are spinning wheels to keep their heating on.
Liz Truss and her mic drop.
Speaking of pedophiles, did we talk about Prince Andrew?
Oh, I mean, come on, he's not guilty, mate. He's not been found guilty.
He's now in charge of looking after the corgis.
Yeah. They're all getting finger banged, aren't they?
Yeah.
Every night.
Which is nice, isn't it?
How old are the corgis? Do we know?
Yeah, they're under 15.
They would have to be, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, I
Perfect.
mean, I'm assuming he got them because he's good at grooming.
Hey!
And I'm sure he's already shaved their arseholes.
He's good at grooming.
Oh, very good. That's a good sign off.
Oh, that is a good sign off. You know what? I'm going out on that one.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Josh!
Bye, Chris!
Bye, Anthony!
Bye, guys!
Beer buddy! Beer buddy! Woo! Prince Andrew's a Peter.